welcome back. Now, in the spirit of heritage, we're going back to a school that is very old, very aged. They are celebrating their 113th. I mean, do you know what it must be like to celebrate 113 years? Speech day, 113th speech day. How many speech days? You know, I have a suspicion. These guys have been celebrating maybe 5 or 6 speech days every year. That's why they have 113. Well, I've been joined this morning by some gentlemen from Adisadel. Yes, and Nick Papo Thompson, a.k.a. Henry Thompson. He's the publicity chairman and the chapel prefect. This is Santa 98. And then we have Ni Lante Bannerman, member of the sponsorship committee, Santa 98. They are both here. Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Welcome to Heritage Month. Welcome to Citi TV in OH Gardens. You know OH Gardens? Ola Hansen Gardens.
Oh, Ola Hansen. Ola Hansen. If a gaman will say Ola Hansen, never Ogbenawa. Like Ola Hansen. Hansen Garden.
Ola Hansen.
It's good to be here.
Well, it's good to have you.
Hola
Hansen.
Hola Hansen. Yeah. How are you guys managing to, I mean, 113th speech day?
Yeah.
How's that even possible?
That is how old Adisadel College is. And even older because Adisadel College started as St. Nicholas Grammar School.
Oh.
And it was not on the hill.
Okay.
It's when it moved to the hill that it became Adisadel College. And that is 130 years. And it's actually, we don't celebrate a speech, 5 speech days in a year. One speech day a year, so we are actually 113 years.
Wow.
Yes, you should have been at the centenary celebrations. It was massive, and this one is going to be a replication of that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So, talk to us about what your plans are for this particular time of celebration.
Okay.
Right. So, Nilante will take us through
Right. You know, as a tradition. Every year group, after completing your education on the hill and during your silver jubilee, that's 25 years, you're supposed to go back, organize the speech and prize giving day, and then give back to the school.
Okay.
So in our case, we are doing a $200,000 project, which is a 200-seater reading hub for the school.
Okay.
And it's something that we are giving back to the school, the 1998 year group. It is the single most audacious project any year group has embarked on campus, and we are delivering it completed. We are not doing an uncompleted project. We are giving back to the school a completed 200-seater reading hub.
Are you done with it?
We are going to deliver a completed project. We're done with it. Wow. So it's we're just left with a few, finishing and finishing touches. But then the building is done. It's going to be delivered on Saturday. And if you're conversant with our school owner actually enjoins us to give back because we have enjoyed from what others have given. So it says others have labored and
we shared their glory. Ours to do exploits and add to their gain. Those who come after to take up the story.
And that is what has been the case for the past 113 years, and it's going to be the case for the next 100 years.
Wow.
We try as much as possible to make life easier for the people who come after us, so that they can also learn from us and then move forward. So that's what we're doing. And the reason we put up this building, we put it up at the lower school. In Adisadel school, Adisadel school is on the hill.
Yes.
So we have the upper school and the lower school. The upper school is made up of residential houses and the academic facilities and the administrative block and all that. So you have the library, the classrooms, the science labs, the studios,
dining hall.
the dining hall. Everything is on the upper school. And the upper school has 4 houses there. The lower school has 6 houses. 7 houses. But there's no academic facility there. So it's just residents. So if they have to learn, they have to climb up the Katanga stairs, 83 steps up to go and learn. And we thought that was a little bit of a demotivator because somebody would rather be sleeping in his bed rather than just going to do some extra reading. You know, you have to bath, and in Adisadel you need to abide by the school rules. You can't go up to the upper school without dressing up. Okay. You need to dress up in the school apparel. Okay. And they being in the lower school, having to bath, dress up and come is a demotivator. So we thought if we gave them a reading facility, it would be easier for them to also match up and then just go into the reading room and then.
So you can imagine this situation has been there for 130 years.
So we thought we needed to give them a chance to also, you know, improve on their learning, and that is why we put up this reading.
So there's a speech day, and then there's the founders.
Yes.
Talk to us about it.
Okay, so like I said, as part of the activities, we are supposed to host a speech day and give back to the school, which we call a legacy project, which we are doing. So the speech day proper is the acknowledgement of students, staff on their performance over the year. So that's the speech day. The Founders Day is we used to celebrate all other past Santa Clausians and old students, old teachers. And so it's called the Founders Day, which happens on the Sunday. So every speech day in Adisadel School is followed by the Founders Day on Sunday morning. Okay. Then just after the Founders Day is what we call the cement party, which every old student and even the students on campus look forward to. Of course. It's a party. It's called a cement party. It's a party, and the only food available is Gary Soakins.
Prepared specially with a special Adisadel recipe.
Really?
Of course.
And
but what's the difference between your recipe and anybody else's recipe?
When you come to the cement party and you have a taste of the cement, you will know what I'm talking about. Really? We don't give out the recipe. Okay. You have to taste it for yourself. Okay. That's why we're inviting everybody to come to Adisadel on the 11th and the 12th to enjoy the cement party. But prior to the Founders Day service, there's also a service to remember our brothers who we've lost over the years, and that's early in the morning. Okay. We have a Remembrance Day service, a very short service, and then we go into the Founders Day proper to celebrate our founder and all the older people who have passed through. Okay. The dates again? The date is the 11th and the 12th of March, this Saturday and Sunday. But then the activities don't start just on the Saturday and Sunday. We're actually having a handball
tournament which starts tomorrow. Yeah. The handball competition is between 4 boys' schools, 4 girls' schools. We have Adisadel College, Oga School, and then Academy of Christ the King. And then when it comes to the girls' schools, we have Holy Child, Wesley Girls, Infantiman, and then Academy of Christ the King. Okay. So they are going to compete among themselves, and then we'll have the final and third place matches on Friday. Yeah. But before Friday, that's on Thursday, there will be the guidance counseling session
with the JHS and Nicholas JHS, just to prep them up for secondary school life. And then also on Friday we have the handball
final and third place,
and then we have a candlelight procession in the evening, and then Saturday we have the speech day, Sunday we have the Founders Day, and then we bring proceedings to a close.
What do you say to other schools who say people are just too many?
Well, they can have their say, but then our actions and our results speak for
themselves. For me, it shows clearly that they appreciate that we are assertive and results oriented.
It's another way of saying that we are assertive.
Exactly. So
it's a short form of saying.
So we don't see it as they say we are too known. They are acknowledging the fact that we are assertive and results oriented.
We don't just talk. We walk the talk. Yes.
Nipa said, as well as the Lanti Banaba. Thank you very much for that.
I think it will not be out of place if we appreciate a few people, like the Santa Clausians 1983 year group, the 1973 year group, which is actually celebrating its 50th anniversary after completing Adisadel College. That's the 1973 year group. They've been so magnanimous. They've been able to help us, contributed to our projects. The Education Minister, the Attorney General, and Minister for Justice, they are all Santa Clausians, So
and
the first lady, whose father happens to be a Santa Clausian, and the brothers too are Santa Clausians. So
we do the most,
Yeah.
but then we do it for a good cause.
Yeah, I like
and
it. I like it.
if permit me, our theme for the speech day is ours to do exploits and add to the game. The role of the Santa Claus in national development. And our guest speaker will be Professor Solomon Fifi Akwa of the 82-year group.
Okay.
So he would have a lot of gold nuggets for
And the special guest of honor too.
special guest of honor, Jimmy Heyman.
Yes, 1973-year group.
Fantastic. All right. Well, all roads lead to the here at Adisadel College on the 11th and the 12th of.
Your caravan will be
We'll be docking the.
The right opposite our Ridge Royal Pimpamsie. We are having a carnival. They are invited.
People are saying that too, though. I can see the thing. Even done orchestrations and arrangements. All right, talk about celebrations. Of course, you know that today is Independence Day, and the celebration is taking place in Adaklu in the Volta region. Don't go anywhere. Just a quick breather. All right, there's more to come, and then we end the show.